Blackstone presents The Bruce Lee Code: How the Dragon Mastered Business, Confidence, and Success by Thomas Lee. This book is read by Scott K.G. Takeda. To Brad, Melissa, and Allison, for your friendship and unwavering support during these tumultuous past few years. Preface: We are Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's charisma and fighting skills have inspired countless people around the world, especially Asian American boys looking for a representative hero in pop culture to emulate. I was not one of them. In fact, I wanted nothing to do with Bruce Lee. Growing up outside of Boston during the 1980s, I was the only Asian student in my class, the son of Chinese immigrants who once owned a laundry. Bruce Lee brought me nothing but shame and humiliation. Every day, at least one white student would scream mock Chinese at me and pantomime kicks and punches. "Yo, Bruce," they sneered. "Show us your moves! Hi-ya!" It also didn't help that the man and I shared a last name. Although Lee is actually a pretty common name among both whites and Asians, bullies don't much care about things like that. Over the next decades, I really didn't give Bruce Lee much thought. I became a fairly successful business journalist, focused more on advancing my career than on worrying about race and prejudice. Then, two things happened. Donald Trump became president, and COVID-19 spread rapidly throughout the world. Trump's America First policies made me feel unsafe. I felt I was once again an outsider who was not welcome in the only country I had ever called home. His belligerence toward China didn't help either, slapping tariffs on China and accusing the Chinese of stealing American jobs. Just the sort of hostile rhetoric that has led to tragic consequences for Asian Americans throughout history. COVID-19 struck in late 2019. By March 2020, Trump was stubbornly calling it the China virus, referring to the pathogen's emergence in Wuhan, China. To make matters worse, he also suggested that China had deliberately created the pandemic, despite scant evidence. Not surprisingly, the number of hate crimes against Asian Americans soared. From San Francisco to New York, Asian Americans suffered physical and verbal abuse from people who blamed them for the virus. It reached a point where I was too scared to ride the subway or even leave the house. Not that there was anywhere to go because of the shutdowns. One day, I called my friend Janice Lee to catch up.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?